I'm gonna put some white chicken in here. This looks like snot. It smells good. I mean, it just doesn't look good. Go ahead, folks, you say it. Would say grow up, but you're at the right place.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake.
Sucks. The wind gusts out here, and the wind gusts like that, that's what happens. This is rams. Got mountain goats, got horses, jackasses. Gotta watch it on this road. And wind. Hey, but let me check this. Hey folks, welcome to another video. I wasn't even going to start the video until I got to Yerington, Nevada. It's right near Reno. And what I'm going to do is probably stay there 3 days. I think there's a 3-day stay limit at the city park. So I think I'm just going to chill out there for a while. At least get one video for you. Do some little bit regular just cooking without getting too fancy with it. Unless they got like a little store nearby, maybe I can get some vegetables. I do have some asparagus left and some carrots. So yeah, maybe I don't have to go to the store. I gotta use my my Tracy's dog to clean them carrots, so that's why I kept those. I didn't want to throw them away because they were still good, and I had a cleaner for them. But passed by town. It's called Walker Lake right here in the town of Walker Lake. So I think the town is called Walker Lake as well. It's right on the water. This would be a really nice place to stay. Right here at the town.
To our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. And maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't want to feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why, even though I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried. I don't know why I tried.
I would think there'd be more beautiful big houses right near here. There's a big lake there. There's mountains in the background. Good backdrops everywhere you turn. Nice temperature. I mean, it's chilly. It's not like real hot. So I'm not sure certain times of year it might get too unbearable. Yeah, I just thought it out. Maybe the wind factor is the big problem here. That they don't build fancy houses so they don't get ripped down. You live in a storage container like them. They're smart about it. Okay, off to Yerington, folks. Just wanted to start the video off somehow. Never know, just pops up. So she said. So, see you there. See you there, and welcome. Welcome to the Outdoors Unsupervised. My name is Brandon Clark. I think I should say that right at the beginning. That's more professional, but I appreciate it. Like that video, hit the like button already. Go ahead and hit that like button. I'm not gonna wait till the end of this video. Like this freaking video before you watch it. You know you will. Okay. So post stop recording. on the way to Yerington, I found this little beach. It's called Sportsman Beach. And I think I'm just gonna stay here for the day, folks, and we'll cook later on. Yeah, let's do this. Plans change, so I'm just going to maybe even, yeah, you know what, this is the better view. I'm gonna stay right here. Let me park and I'll be right back with you, and I'll talk to you about where I'm at. Okay, again, we're at Sportsman Beach at Walker Lake. This is in the town of Lake Walker, or Walker Lake Town. I think I'm just going to stay here for at least one day, maybe even two. I was going to stay in Yerington, Nevada. I think it's 40 miles from here. And I was going to meet up with Audi A8L and his wife. They're proud members to the channel that sent me pretty much plenty of full nice stuff, a knife, shirts, and other items to my P.O. box. It's in descriptions if you want to send even a letter. I'd be very appreciative just to see how you like the channel, how you started liking the channel, what do you like most about the channel, what do you don't like the channel, and I'll try to read it online. But you got to write, you can read this online, you got to write that on there. But I want to meet up with them, and they're in Reno. So I didn't get it. They didn't email me back. I emailed them 3 days ago, didn't get a response yet. So I'm just trying to hover around the area so I don't pass them up and then say, oh, I can't see you. You know, I'm trying to meet them. But I'm gonna stay here for 2 days, and then Yerington maybe 2 days, maybe just 1 day here, who knows. So I'm just kind of playing by ear because I didn't even think this place was even here, but really nice mountain backdrop. We got the lake. Really, really beautiful spot. Okay, I'm back. I'm pretty much, my brain's scatterbrained if I don't get everything situated the way I would like before I get on camera. So I apologize about how I am, but the ADHD is just crazy. So if I set up like this, I'm gonna tell you, I'm probably gonna stay 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna put the monitor down, use the big screen tonight. I have everything set up. I parked this direction, so my bed's at an angle. So I thought that out a little bit. Have everything in here pretty much set up the way I want. I'm probably gonna put the laptop up here and sit here and do a little work. I got me some tumbleweed down here because we have a fire over yonder. But I got the whole thing set up here. People probably keep wondering what the hell swimsuit's for, but that's my hot water heater. Very hot. I brag about it. Got my bowl here I bought from Walmart. Fancy bowl so I can break it sometime. But I got a fancy plate with it to do some cooking tonight over the fire. So I got some firewood I'll throw in there. The temperatures I looked at, I think right now maybe 50 something. The highs are gonna be 77 for 2 days. And then I think nights are all 50s, maybe high 40s. So I'm gonna stay here 3 days instead of taking a gamble going to Yerington for 3 days and just do 1 day here. I'm gonna do 3 days here, and if it's okay there, maybe 3 more days there, but if it's just 1 day, it's 1 day. So I think I'm playing the safe bet. There are people trying to camp here. They keep going circling around and leaving like they don't like this spot. They gotta be very, very particular if they don't like this location. Very, very lovely. I think the scenic view right now, this might be the best location for a scenic view. Plus it's free. Yes, it's free, folks, as far as I know. They got different kind of vegetation around here. I've been taking videos and stuff for you guys so I can put some B-roll in. Got my solar panels out here, my Starlink, and I've been getting kind of smart about it. I've been running extension cord to my outlet. I got a 110 outlet in the back of the truck, and I've been running my computer on that since it uses like 100 watts of energy. I found out while you're driving, the computer, I can't hook up to that outlet. I can do my Starlinks, both my Starlinks. I think it averages out to 40 watts up to 50 watts, like 35 to 45 watts. So I can drive with that plugged in, but the outlet, I mean the little bitty button up there that the light illuminates, it goes out when you're driving if you got the computer plugged in. I found out that 400 watts parked, it can plug into 400 watts and use that up. But when you're driving, the inverter kicks in type thing, and it's only 100 watts. So the computer probably 80 to 100 by itself. So that's why it was kicking off. So I found something else new about it. Every once in a while I have to crank this up for about 10 minutes to start it up, but it doesn't waste a lot of gas. So I have the AC button here. The damn thing just went off on me because I opened the door. But it shuts down after about an hour as well, so there you go. Okay, got another hour. Then after that, I'll start it up so the battery don't die. But I have a battery charger in there just in case. Told you I'm a Boy Scout. I bring everything that I might not even need. But I got a jumper box that'll jump that thing like 10 times without charging up. But with that said, I'm probably going to go live for the folks that pay monthly. And for you guys, you probably saw the video already. I was in Reno. Reno's the next stop. So I'm going to go live for everybody in Reno. So if you're not a paid membership for $3.99 a month, measly $3.99, it's just a month-to-month thing. It's in the descriptions if you want to check it out. I think we're up to 122 followers. And once I get 1,000 followers, we're going to do prorated, but the max might be $200 to $400 a month. Because if my name gets picked, it's double. So it's $200. It's going to be $200 max for the people who've been here for a while. People who've been here maybe 3 or 4 months might win $100 or $50 a month, something like that. But right now, everyone's getting a $40 Amazon gift card every month. And if my name gets picked first, then I pick another name, they get $80, so it doubles. So let me get that going. I got videos uploading now on the Starlink, and with this Starlink on here, it's using 40 watts. I'm taking in 192 to 200, so I'm banking about 150 watts of power. So this would be pretty much more than halfway charged up in the nighttime, and then I can run my computer on that when I get in there tonight, and that'll last all night with the computer charged up. Well, with that charged up to 50, it'll keep that charged. Okay, well, let me sit down. I'm gonna read my little atlas here and write down where I've been. Some lucky winner of the channel is going to win this whole diary. It's like a diary. Everywhere I went, I have Texas there. Everywhere I went so far, I got New Mexico. We got Arizona, and I'm writing everything down where I stopped at. I highlight the whole deal here. I circle where I stopped at, so on here you can follow along. I did backtrack certain things. I went down here and backtracked that way, went back this way. So I have everything, and then see page 70. So page 70 would be Nevada. So we're doing Nevada now, and we got to catch up with that. I think I'm pretty much caught up to where I'm at. This is where I was at the rest area. I went to, actually I didn't go to Yerington yet. I'm at Hawthorne right here. I'm just a little bit away from Hawthorne, so I need to circle that because I stopped there, and I'll write down in here once I do that. And then go to Yerington and then Reno. And then after that, I'm up near California and Yosemite. So, okay. See you in a bit, folks. We'll cook later on. I'll eat a little lunch and show you what I ate for lunch, nothing fancy. But I'll try to do a little bit of fancy canned good type thing, if you call it that, some kind of thing. But I have asparagus, so I'm gonna do the lemony pepper asparagus with the. Ooh, I don't have any cheese. I do have some Velveeta packaged cheese that probably would be nasty on it, but it's still cheese. with bacon. Yeah, I made it better right there. Okay, let me shut up. See you in a bit. Gonna post stop recording. Okay, I got a special lunch for you. Not really, but I'm gonna heat this up. It tastes a little better with a little golden crisp on the crust of the Spam. So I'm gonna have those with some tortillas. And for dessert, we got some Heath bars. I'm going to use some cumin because I got meat. You want cumin on your meat all the time. I don't have regular onions, so I got some chopped onions. I'm going to use a little bit of sriracha instead of regular black pepper. I'm going to use some sriracha, just a little bit. I have to step it down and use some mayo instead of Miracle Whip, but I'll live. We got some real mayo and we got some sweet relish. Had some onions in a pack like this, but I guess I used them all. So we're going to use this little pan. I think I got it from Walmart or Snooks or some kind of grocery store, but it works perfectly for these. Look at that. Fits like a glove. But this right here is a little bit unstable, so you want to kind of put the more of the weight on this side of it. So, and I got a new burner, if you saw. I got this from Walmart. My other one broke, but I don't need a lighter for this one. I can just click this button and bam. And if the button stops working, you can use a lighter and it still goes. So let's get to eating. I'm losing calories here. Yep, in the bathroom, folks. I had to show you this. This reminds me of confession, maybe in like a Catholic church. Like you sit next to that and say,
"Hey Dad, it's been 2 weeks since my last stool."
I think they say Father, but that just sounds weird for me to say.
So, "Hey Dad, it's been two weeks since my last poop. Forgive me."
Trying to keep a nice little backdrop in the background for you guys. All this muscle might block some of it, so I do apologize in advance. I'm just used to it. So nothing to it but turn this on. There we go. Kind of windy out here, but ooh. There we go. Let's turn up a little bit. Get that hot. I do got some EVOO, so let me grab that real quick. You're gonna hear the blast of the propane, but hey, can't have everything, right? So at least I'm gonna try to shut up. You already got that noise going. Probably, I'm gonna talk. Probably with as much grease that's in here, you probably don't need any extra virgin not touched oil. If that view does not look like we're in the Caribbean or some kind of tropical place, you are crazy. I'm just gonna make one sandwich right now for you guys. I don't think it's done yet. Nope. Let that get a good crisp on it. While it's doing that, I'm gonna throw some cumin on there. And it's in the wind, so sometimes it's coming in the wind, but you gotta kind of let the wind take it. Oh! Oh! Damn! God dang! That's one of those flinch moments like they see in the movies when they're waiting for the cumin to come out, and then they always get shocked. Kind of like when you're doing the biscuits, when you're trying to open the biscuits, you know it's about to go pop.
Pop goes the wine and the weasel. I see the empty pocket needs a refill.
And it kind of messes with you anyway. So you take some of the cumin and put it on the skillet, so when I do flip it, it'll have a little coming on each cheek. That's good with the onions. Okay. And some sriracha. I'm gonna do the tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. I know I said I was gonna shut up. I lie from time to time. It is actually Wednesday, so sometimes on Wednesdays I do lie, especially on beautiful Wednesdays. I'm gonna go ahead and get my tortilla opened up. Bam. Tortilla. Said tortilla. All we're gonna do is put this nasty mayo on here. Just right down the middle will work. Little skid mark of mayo. Even though it's mayo, I'm gonna not waste it. So, a little sweet relish. Let's go with that. Trying to give you a good view of all this, folks. Maybe one more pack. So we got two packs, not 2-pack, but 2 packs. Okay. Flip it. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. You know you gotta try it. Oh yeah! Look at that. I'll get a better view. Hold on, let me put it back on here. Being in the shade does not do it justice. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's all there is to it. I'll be right back after I plate it up. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my first tortilla with you guys. It's a Spam tortilla, so it might be maybe Hawaiian, because they use that in a kind of egg roll, sushi roll type thing. I had forgot what they call it, masubu, I don't know. See my glass? I slammed it down accidentally on a rock. So I was in a hurry trying to get a video for you. So now it butts up against the glass good, up against the plate. So it's my last country wine glass that I have with me. Hopefully it withstands a little bit more of the trip. But we got the little melted heath there. It looks pretty fancy though on this plate, I must say. So let's try it out. Roll it up. I'm not going to tuck the ends in. I'll be okay. Some of that meat falls on my hand. Oh yeah, that crisp, that amps it up about 10 times. Like gourmet Spam. So I taking some tortilla, a piece of tortilla fell on the ground. Saw it running with it. They gotta eat too, you know. I'm gonna enjoy the day and not videotape everything. Probably a couple hours, I'll go down to the beach, whatever the beach is called. I don't think it's Sandy Beach like you're thinking, but we'll go down there and see. Maybe bring a metal detector. I'm not sure. I think this is a national forest. but I'm going to say I don't know. So I'm going to get the metal detector and go out there and see if I can find some metal. I'll bring you along with me. But I got to get my calories in first. Salt deplete down to nothing. That was good. With that crisp on it. Okay, get my fingers all messy. There's still sugar for this morning. It's always good to have sugar in the morning. Even though it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It feels like the morning to me because it's still like 50 something degrees out here, almost 60. Oh. Really peaceful. I don't know what's wrong with people though. Everybody else that's been coming through here hasn't even stopped. They just come to check it out and leave. Or if they got better places to be. If it's more beautiful than this, it's gotta be crazy. Oh, there's only one other person out here right now. They got a small compact SUV. I'm about to point over there right now while I'm smacking in your ear. And I'm just trying to keep their privacy and not go over there and chit chat and stuff. But there you go. They're here for the day, I guess, and I don't know how long, but they want a day to relax, I guess, and this is the place to do it. They got snow peaks on some mountains over here. Lots of freaking beautiful mountains. These aren't just regular, just any old mountains. These are beautiful ones. The clouds are you know what? You can look at them while I'm looking at them. Let me get you over here. The clouds are bouncing off of them. You see the dark spots? The dark spots in the mountains, that's the clouds on that the sun is portraying on the mountains. But I don't even think this is not even doing it justice because it's way more beautiful than what you're seeing right here. This right here is in the sun, so you can probably see it a little better. But this one right here is beautiful, and then you got the snow on this one. But that is, whew, that is the eastern. The sun's going to set right there. It's going to be the eastern mountain to me, and I'll put some stargazers up, and you'll get some. Hopefully, it's not too cloudy. You'll get some stargazers, and I'll probably do a stargazer, and I'll probably do a light trail. So if you see lights on the vehicles, you'll see the brake lights and the headlights. So I'll do both of them the same direction for you guys today. And I'll mark it west. I know that's the west because the sun sets in the west. I know, people. So I'll mark it correctly on the stargazers. The stargazers are always, well, 99% marked correctly. So, okay, well, I'm gonna enjoy my time here. Sit down, do some internet, make sure everything's uploading, and chill out for a bit. So I'll see you down at the beach. Still got about 2 hours of sunlight left. I'm gonna leave all this stuff here and catch some solar rays still. I'm gonna go all the way down here. I think there's a shortcut right here. I can just roll down this hill and go to the said beach. I think it's more rocks like this than anything. But I got my metal detector. I looked it up. This is not inside a national park. So guess what you're gonna see? A drone shot. I'm gonna get drone shot of some of this lake for you and some of the mountains. And hopefully it turns out pretty good. But let's shut up and get down here and do a little metal detecting. I'm going to spare you the boredom of me trying to find everything and just kind of hurry up and just see what I found in one clip. Because I don't do so hot. It's kind of like fishing. See some Pavilion's down here that a little bit nicer, and a bathroom right next to it that I could have parked at. That's what I get for not scouting around. I'm just not the type to do that. I guess the lake level will be at 1,949 feet if it was right here. So it's still a pretty deep lake. I need to learn how to scout a little bit instead of taking the first freaking spot I see. Well, already feel a little bit better. That's what she said. They do not have fire rings down here. They had to make their own little fire rings. So I think I'm in a better spot with the cooking. Saw little lizards running by here. They're hard to catch with camera. I'll have to try to catch one for you and put it in the video. See if I can see something scurrying around. I saw it running this way. Nope. Spotted a rock person. Look, they put a rock on top of a rock. Well, I see your rock and raise you a rock. Touche. There's lots of little bitty bugs out here, like little kind of gnat type things, furry gnats. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but there's plenty of rocks. I see little purple flowers. I see little yellow kind of buds on the end of some weeds looking things, and not much more of any color, some dead tumbleweed looking stuff. Got a little bit of grass here though. This is unusual. Nevada has a little bit more greenery than Arizona and New Mexico. Somebody commented, they said they stay in Yerington, where I'm supposed to be trying to go to for the city park for a day or two, and they said they say this is bottomless. It's like a myth. You know, people always like add to the myth and make it crazy. If it's bottomless, folks, let me make sure this is on. If this is bottomless, that means it has no bottom. That means the water cannot accumulate. There would be no water here if it's bottomless. If you really think about it, if you have a bowl that does not have a bottom, it's going to go right through it. Yeah, that's something to think about, folks. Probably blew your high if you was high. Okay, let's get the metal detector out and see if we can find some crap. Not a ding, not one ding. It's kind of beachy though, little bitty pieces of rocks. More than I thought. I thought it was going to be bigger chunks of rocks right here. See if this thing works. Let me throw my ring down. Throw my gold ring down. Bloop. Okay. Let's pretend like it's not there. Oh, whoa. Yep, it works. It does work. It's my AA ring if you didn't know. They say if you put this ring in your mouth and you melt, then that means you can drink. Didn't work. So I'm not drinking. One good thing about not getting a lot of beeps on this is you don't get a lot of beer cans, beer tabs, and everything else. But I've just got a beep. Haven't had a beep the whole time unless when I try to see about if this thing was working, so I put my ring down. I got a beep right here, and I waited to see what it is until I started the camera. I don't get my pinpointer, so hopefully I can find out where it is without having to dig too much. Oh, saw something shiny. So I guess I moved it, so it's in here somewhere. Oh, look what I found. A little spinner. That's a spinner, a little spinner bait, like a spoonbill deal. So if anybody gets merch, you might win this. This is from Walker Lake. Sportsman Beach. Wow. That is kind of like a nice find, even though it's not worth much money-wise. It is very much sentimental-wise. It's something probably almost, I think, the best thing that I've found so far. Okay. Let's go. Gave me a little hope now. Whoa. Whoa. False alarm. Whoa. That's a rock there. Thing's going off like RTD2 now. Not seeing it. I think I just moved it though. Shut up. I don't know. Wish I brought my pinpointer. I gotta remember to bring that when I do this. I don't see it. Okay. All right, I'm done. Okay, let's head up there and get that drone. GoPro stop recording. GoPro stop recording. Well, couldn't resist. I kept doing it. And this is an old tab from like a old soda. So I'm going to put that in with the spinner bait deal. So whoever purchased some merch can get both of these at the same time. Okay, I'm sparing you the mass murder sound of me breathing hard. But I made it almost. So, oh, whoa, it's a fast lizard. Let me try to get with my camera. GoPro stop recording. Okay, got the drone shot done for you guys. I'm just going to sit here and edit just a little bit, finish that video up from yesterday, and still be caught up on all the videos from this whole trip. So that is very, very relaxing to me. I know I say that a lot, but to be caught up and enjoy what I'm doing at the same time, very rewarding. So we're gonna cook. If it's nighttime, it's nighttime. I got a fire, and I charged these lights up right here too, just in case we need some more lights around the campfire to do some cooking. So I got everything covered no matter what. I just don't want to eat right now, just when I don't want to, when I just ate 2 hours ago, 2 or 3 hours ago, maybe 8 p.m. I don't know. I'm not really hungry, folks. I'm just eating coffee right now. Okay. Hey, I made an executive decision. I am kind of hungry, but I'm going to wait till it gets dark so it can be a little bit cooler. I'm about to put my hoodie on here and chill out and watch a movie right outside right here. I got the last video edited already. It's exporting now, so I got that good to go. I have this tumbleweed type thing here. I got another one on the other side. I did break some wood chunks out if I need it, and that should be all I should need for a fire. But wait till it gets a little darker and a little bit nipplier. But I will kind of spill the beans of what I'm cooking. It is a soup. This is a Jamaican proper. The other stuff was crap. The pizza and the hamburger was not good at all. It tastes like Aldi's SpaghettiOs in a can. This is called Jamaican style jerk chicken. So Jamaican style Super Duty chicken soup. I am going to add some premium white chicken. I got some crackers for that in my little fancy Walmart bowl. And I'm going to have my asparagus with bacon. I'm gonna have to try to find some cheese. Like I said, that macaroni and cheese, the cheese I didn't use, I could put a little bit of water in there and thicken it up. That's probably not gonna taste great, but it's something, folks. Gotta work with what you got. You say it. See you when it gets dark, because the freaks come out at night. We'll stop recording. Hey, I'm bringing everything in right now. It's kicking up to 12 miles an hour, and I looked, it's going to get up to 15 miles per hour. I'm not going to be trying to start a fire out here, even though if anything will burn, but if it does, I do not want to be the cause of it. So I'm going to bring everything in for you. It's just still going to be the next clip, so don't worry about it. Or when I wake up and get my eye boogers out and talk to you, then it'll be the clip after that. But I'll just snackle some chips or some kind of canned good that I have in here and call it a night. I'll put the GoPro up. The sun just set over there, so I think I'm gonna put the GoPro this direction so I can get the lights from the traffic maybe a little bit, but mostly the stars coming up above the ridges. I think this one would be a lot prettier, so I'm gonna probably face it right that direction, right between those two bumps. Okay, In the morning. See ya. Good morning, folks. I've been up for about half an hour maybe, but it's only like 5:30, but I already have the lovely view right in my face. That's what she said. But see that van right there? Just that van. It's not a freaking huge duplex $1 million RV with all kind of attachments and shit. But at 11:30, I finally went to sleep early. At 11:30, all I hear is backing up 34 times, rearranging. And I was like, I opened this door to look out, and they had their lights shining right over here. And I'm trying to give them the hint to go ahead and park. I didn't even know what it was. I just saw headlights. Look at it. It's just a minivan. I mean, what the hell, man? If that guy owns an RV, if he ever owns an RV in his life, it will take 1 week to set up, to find a perfect spot. Because the way they did it, you would not believe me unless you was here last night. It did not make any sense. What he kept backing up here, pulling forward there, backing up here, pulling forward there, and then a lady she wasn't screaming, but she was trying to tell him how to back up and where to park. It was something. It was something. But I got these set up east. I got these set up so collect some energy. I got all my videos done, edited. I am going to do something special for you today, since you had to wait a little while longer. Excuse me, that's what she said. But I am going to cook a little dessert. Okay, I'm going to keep it on the low though. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to cook you a little dessert. So, vegetable dessert. How about that? I'll even one up your curiosity and say a vegetable dessert. So, I'm gonna get my coffee, maybe about a few hours, but maybe 20 minutes your time. Well, no, 2 minutes your time at least. I'm not gonna be going crazy and going metal detector for 4 hours and then cooking. I'm gonna make sure you get your cooking in. So, okay. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse I put in last night and the stargazer. The stargazer was this direction, but you probably saw lights down here, and that was that idiot over there. So, okay, still see some snow on top of the bridges there. Okay, folks, it's about that time. I got everything set up over here. I'll talk to you about it in a minute. This is not cranberry, mango, or any kind of cranberry. Looks like the grape kind that they sell, but this is coffee. This is 3 liters of coffee, about 1.5 pots. And what I do when I'm places where I don't have to use my electricity, when I was at the best area in Arizona, I think, or somewhere, I still had this, and I just plugged it into the outlet that they had and made 3 pots of coffee. So this is half of it that I made, and then I made another half in my big thermos. So I'm just going to heat this up and talk to you a little bit before I get to cooking. And Then we get to eating, the best part, she said. So it's going to heat up a little bit of coffee, just enough for me to wet my whistle and get me woke up a little bit. It's already about 10 o'clock, folks. I've been lollygagging for about an hour and a half. But when I woke up and talked to you earlier, you can tell that I like this location, the atmosphere, the weather, because I went back to sleep.
What?
I put the doors, both doors wide open, went right under my fox fur, the FAUX, some kind of wolf, but a fox fur wolf, fur blanket, and I was nestled in there like you couldn't believe, like a kangaroo in a pouch. Yeah, in a little womb. So we're gonna get this going, and I wanted to talk before I started this this gas, but the people in the 18-wheeler that was right beside me that pulled in last night, and that tried to get into a 16-wheeler spot. I looked at the Trailgazer, well, the Stargazer, but it actually did the road and the stars, which is really lovely. So if you fast forward the nighttime right before you saw a couple of these videos, go back and check that out. That's the southern view. It was that direction, and you saw the lights from the road and the stars going by. So that was really nice. But you saw their lights. As soon as I hit that button, boop, that's when they pulled up. Yeah. Like, what luck. What luck. But it didn't mess the video up hardly any at all. You probably wouldn't have noticed unless I didn't tell you, but I do like to tell you things like that. So let's get this going, and then we'll be back with showing you what I'm doing. To blow the place up. I have everything set up. I'm going to be cooking in different vessels. I was going to cook in the coffee stainless steel deal for the chili, so I didn't have to waste too much stuff. But I gotta do my dessert in one anyway, so I'm going to use one pan for this, and then one pan for the dessert, and then the asparagus I'm putting in this handy dandy contraption here. I'm not sure if all of it's going to fit, but we're going to try to cram as much as possible. You might have to talk dirty to fit more in, but you got to do what you got to do. And I am working with some kind of dirty cucumbers, but I did bring my Tracy's dog. I get so excited when I break out this Tracy's dog. Last night would have been better, more of a ambiance of the nighttime, and I had the lantern for a little bit of romantic kind of vibe, but we have to do it today because of the wind. Okay, I'm not trying to burn the place down, even though it probably won't happen. Just in case. Let's start over here with the main course. The main course is the Jamaican style jerk chicken soup. As I said before, the pizza and the hamburger were not the best. They taste like Aldi SpaghettiOs in a can. But we're going to add a little bit of chicken. I'm going to taste this right before I add everything to it, but I'm only going to add like chicken, maybe some chopped onions since I have regular onions. I don't have a bell pepper. And I'll put garlic in there. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have crackers with that for like a soup. And then over here for the asparagus, you know I like the lemon and the lemon pepper, so I'm going to use that. And since I don't have cheese, I'm going to make some kind of little sauce with this cheese packet. So I'm put a little bit of water in there and make it pretty thick. I'll make it in another container where I can dip it in like a dip, and I'll put the bacon in with the dip. So that is the game plan for that. I got my Mississippi Assassin. I probably won't need to chop anything up but that lemon in half just to squeeze it. But I like to spin this, because when you throw this, you about kill yourself. And since I said it, I have to do it. Because in Mississippi I did almost cut my finger off. And I'm not scared to keep trying, okay? I'm just too stupid to be scared is what I usually say. Let's go over to the dessert that I added since you waited a little bit longer. I said, you know what? I'm going to do something else for you guys. Plus, I need to keep this muscle. So I have the carrots as I showed you. And I have some cinnamon. These are whole stick cinnamon. I do have regular shake cinnamon, but I had to get fancy with it. And I'm going to shave it off with this contraption there. And speaking of shaving, I will shave strips of carrots. And I'm going to clean the outside, and I'm just going to shave the outside and put it in there too. Who cares? You know what? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out how much I'm going to waste. I'll put the skins to the side and see how much I have left. If the skins are clean, then I'll just throw them back in with the other if I don't have enough. But we do have Utah style blend, what they call it, Utah blend honey. I got this from Flagstaff, I believe. I had this all the way from there, so it's a blend, a Utah blend. You know what? I'm lying. I got that from Kingman, Arizona, right on the other side of Nevada when I was doing the Lake Mead, Colorado River expedition. So I got that before that. And I'm going to top it off with a little bit of crunch. Yep, some Nature Valley oats and honey granola. So, but to clean this, you guys don't know, you got to use petroleum or food grade lube. And then you want to just put it some on your finger and make sure you lube the top. Make sure you get enough attention to the top of this lube so it doesn't, so it works better. That's all how I can say it. Easiest way to say it. Well, easiest PG. Yeah, still using the chopping blocks since I'm not really chopping nothing for this. I'm just gonna put this in the pot, and then I'll taste the residuals. It's a little runny. Looks a little runny. Let me shove my finger in there. Maybe two. We'll do 2 fingers. It's not bad. It's better than the other pizza and the hamburger. It's not bad. A little kind of twang to it, but it might be my fingers. Might be whatever's on my fingers before. But I think I will give that maybe a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna put some white chicken in here. This looks like snot. Oh, it smells like chicken though. Look at this. See if you can see this good. This does not look appealing at all. Look at that. Mashed chicken. But it's going in. It smells good. I mean, it just doesn't look good. Go ahead, folks. You say it. Would say grow up, but you're at the right place. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of just chopped onions, nothing special. So they kind of rehydrate a little bit in there. There we go. And I'm going to throw some garlic in there. I'm just going to prep everything now and then get the fire started, and then we can get it all going without me having to burn stuff while I'm cooking. There we go. Okay, look at that. That meal's already done. Pan's too big, but hey, it's okay to have it bigger than you need it. Kind of like sex. You don't have to use it all, but if you have it too small, then it's a problem. Okay, we're going to, I don't have butter. I threw my butter away because I didn't think I was going to have enough ice, so I just threw it away, which I still have enough ice left for this meal and to have a lovely ice water with it in my half-broke glass, country wine glass. Last one I have left. Okay, we have We have enough to not cram too much. I think there's too many in here anyway. So let me put one in here, and that will be for later. Okay. So what we're going to do is roast this, and I'm going to try to sprinkle some lemon on there. I needed something to adhere everything, the lemon pepper too. So I'm going to put the lemon on here, and then put the lemon pepper. So hopefully that sticks to it a little bit. You know what I can do? Yeah, I'm going to spray olive oil on it right now. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to spray olive oil on it and not do it on the table. You just got to take my word for it. There we go. I got the microphone. Okay. And then I'll drizzle this off the table so the ants aren't over here. I'll bring you with me on this one. There we go. Let's do this over and pretend like I didn't do it. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a game changer right there. Glad I thought quick on my feet. Okay. You see it? You see the love? Okay. Sorry. I get up under here and it gets the echo in, so that's the echo you hear. It's not the bad quality of the usual audio. Okay, that is done. Let's put that to the side and I'll squeeze the lemon on it while it's cooking. Now to the dessert. Never done this before. That's what she said, but she usually lying when she says that. So I am going to put the scraps in here. I don't want to try to use the cutting board if I don't have to, and then I'll have to clean that up. Use the dirty ass rag. So first of all, I'm going to clean the outside skins. You know what? If I'm just going to use, forget it, folks, forget it. I'm going to use the outside skin because I have the handy dandy Tracy dog here. And if you haven't saw this before, I got it off of Amazon. It wasn't in the cooking section for some reason, but there's an opening right there in the middle, okay? But you want to go slow in it. You don't want to rip it apart. So I'm gonna leave it right there. And what I do is break the petroleum jelly out, food grade. I put a little bit right here, right on top, okay? And when I do this, I'm trying to look in the camera while I do this at the same time, so it's a little difficult to work this tool and try to record at the same time. But, okay, it's right there. You get this. You might want to cut that end off. Let me cut the end off because that is kind of nasty to shove in my tool like that. Just cut this one off. While I'm at it, let's cut this one off. Okay, there we go. Makes you feel better. Okay, here we go. And you get this, you kind of rub it in, and kind of make sure it's all coated. Get the top a little bit more. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how it grips it. Look how it grips it. It cleans it real good. And if you go real fast, sometimes it makes sounds. Okay. Go deep. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, there we go. Clean as a freaking whistle. I'm glad I didn't shave the outside of it. The only thing is, you get your hands all lubed up, like all lubed up while you're doing it too. So hold the very end of it. I'm just gonna shave it like this. Might take forever with this tool. I have another, like a grater type thing. Might can go better. The other tool that I have is for grating like nutmeg and cinnamon sticks. So this one is for like grading other things. You can grade long ways, so it can be longer strips, or just do this, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to be, oh yeah, this will get your knuckles in there. What's your knuckles? Or whatever piece of meat you got going on. Okay, yeah, the other way I would have been still at it. It's not gonna look as fancy, but hey, I'm just gonna be shoving it in my mouth anyway. And I will do the other one in a minute, but while this is recording, I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this one up and then do the cinnamon and the Utah honey blend. If you ever get honey, people, try to get organic honey if you want organic. I don't even buy stuff from the store anymore. I got this just for this dish. I raise my own bees in Mississippi, but if you have your own local honey person around you, make sure to get it about 20 to 30 miles tops from your house. Closer the better, because it helps with allergies and such, because the bees pollinate from the flowers that you might be allergic to, and it helps with your immune system with them. Yeah. Okay, let's try to get a sexy thing of this. Oh yeah. Okay, now we gotta, yeah, I'm trying to do this little torn rotator cuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it's enough honey for 10 people. Get some of my fingers so I can suck it off. Mm. Mm. Okay. I still got 1 carrot to go, but I'll grade the cinnamon stick. I always have to smell the cinnamon sticks when they come straight out, because these are fresh. See if I can get you down a little closer to here so you can see a little butter. There we go. I just okay. That's it, folks. I'll do more of it later, but I got some in there. You probably can't see it hardly. I'll do a little more and then show you on the camera. Okay. Got a dusting of cinnamon in there all around. I'll do a little bit more later, but once I get that done, I'm going to top this after we get done cooking it. I'll top it with that. So I'll put it with the crackers so I don't forget, and I'll meet you by the fire. Well, I think I might have got a piece of meat in my dessert. Just saying. Just a hunch. I think the piece of meat is still hanging on there a little bit, so it's not in there. So that's a good thing. Let me wrap this finger up, and then we'll get on the fire. Okay, out here it shouldn't be that difficult to start a fire, but I'm going to try to use this and not use much of my wood. But my wood is a little bit girthier, probably burns a little bit longer, more satisfying. But I'm going to go ahead and just go with this to see if I can save that for the trip for some time. But with the humidity down so low, people, this is being, and I'm being serious right now. When forest fires happen, it's probably because somebody's smoking a cigarette and they threw the cigarette butt out. You do not know how easy it is out here to start a fire. Very easy. So with no humidity like they have, like maybe here might be 20, but that's very high for this area, but for this part of the world. But on this side of the US, it's usually like 10% or less, and that is not a lot of humidity. So they have a lot of forest fires because of that. I am going to be using my napkins. I keep this by the bed by my Tracy's dog, and I blow my nose a lot. So it depends what kind of movies I'm watching. So I'm gonna start this up real quick. Get a lighter. Oh, I did put a bandage on. I think these are the best bandages they have in the store, but it's Spades bandages, I think. They're called Spades. I did notice I did chop a little bit off of this finger, but it's not as deep, so it's not bleeding. But this one here, yeah. Okay. Enough of that talk, folks. I'm hungry. Yeah, this stuff is just dry as shit. So, got some other firewood people brought, so I'm going to leave that to the side. I'm going to show you guys, Eagle Scouts, how to do this. You don't need to use all this. Just maybe a couple. You know, just do 3. Just on the safe side. So, and turn upside down, let the fire hit it without burning the hell out of you. And bam, we already got a fire. Eat it, Eagle Scouts. And pretty much about it. So let's just do that. We'll throw the bigger piece that they had on here on top, and we'll start throwing the food on. And I'll make the cheese sauce once the dessert goes on. I'll start making the cheese sauce. Probably bright to put the fire underneath the grill too. I was just testing you to see if you saw that. If you did, you passed. There you go. Look at that. I'm not gonna have to use none of that wood. And I got Corky here. This is Corky. If you don't know why I call it Corky, I'm about to tell you, if you like it or not. It looks like it has Down syndrome, and I used to watch a show, I think Life Goes On maybe it's called, but Corky. This is my special spoon. Special spoon. Okay, all right. Gotta have a name. Somebody told me to name all my spoons. They're like, I'm not gonna remember these names. I think I might though, because this is a real special spoon. Let me shut up and put this stuff on the grill. Shouldn't take that long to cook anyway. But that, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna 2 for this. Watch this. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna 2 for that. Yep, I'm gonna burn the shit out them asparagus. All I'm doing is heating this up top. I mean, it's not needed cooked. It's already cooked. It just needs heated up. Oh, I hear them asparagus burning. Maybe that's not the best idea. I never got accused of being a genius. Okay, let's see how this looks already. They're fatties, so. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. They are fatties, but the outside's getting cooked done a little bit too long. So I'm gonna get a char on it, and then I'm gonna put that on top of the pan. So I'll char that, put it on top, and I think it'll be working out good. Okay, I'm already back because that's burning. So let's grab this. That might be hot, that handle. So I'm gonna grab a towel just in case. Oh yeah, it's burning. Oh wow, look at that caramelized. It's so caramelized, folks. That's not called burnt. It's called caramelized. We'll move this to the middle. And that's already cooking. Well, it's already getting hot. So this is not a bright idea. I'm gonna leave this off. Yeah, I'm taking this out. I'm gonna leave this off, put it on this rock for now. And we're just gonna heat this up. And then when the fire dies down a little, I'll put that back on it. Here we go. Let that heat up. Sit there for a while. Yeah, I should use a different spoon. Okay. I'm only eating this, so I'm gonna suck Corky. I'm gonna suck Corky. clean. Okay, and now the good thing about this is I can just put fire underneath where I want the fire at, because the other one's already pretty much heated up. This right here, I do have to cook the carrots a little bit down to tenderize it. I still want a little bite to it, but cook it a little bit. There we go. You suck Corky off. Okay. And when you clean these spoons, if you do get these from, I got them from Amazon. If you do clean these spoons, make sure you're clean up in there, because it looks like it has teeth, but it's called dirty ass spoon. Looks like it has teeth because it has like pizza rice and crap in there. Clean it good. Tastes good. Spoiler, already tasted it, she said. Okay, there we go. Let's let that, while that die, it's going to cook a little bit and it's going to die down. So I think it'll be okay and not burn on me. Got my little silicone thing, I'll put it down there. Okay, let's go over here and make this real quick. It's nothing fancy, just nothing fancy, just a little water in with the cheese, the dehydrated stuff that comes with the macaroni and cheese. And you don't want to add a lot, just a little bit of water. There ain't even yellow dye in here. They got real crazy stingy with it. Okay, that's one. A little bit of water. That's enough for now. Whisk it around. This is not a lot of cheese. I do got a thing of cheese in there for my tortilla chips, but I'm gonna save that for a movie. But it'll work. Ooh, very salty though. Okay, don't save any of that. This one doesn't even come with a flavor pack. Some of these come with flavor packs and some of them don't. It's kind of odd. Must be a low sodium pack. Okay, that is done. Let me put that over there. All we gotta do is add the granola to the dessert and plate it up and add the granola dessert and a little lemon spritz to the asparagus. Oh, baby. I'm all set up over here. Let me get my drink. And the asparagus looks burnt because it kind of is, but the char on it is not that bad as it looks, okay? Got my country wine glass that I cracked on the rock yesterday. So that's my last one I brought. But we're going to try the chicken, see if that amplified it a little bit. I gave it a 7.5, the Caribbean Jamaican jerk chicken, whatever the hell this is. Chicken just looked nasty, but tasted good. I think I bumped it up to an 8 when you add the chicken. And dehydrated onions and such. Probably a lot better if you put bell peppers and onions in it, fresh. but it's not bad. But I picked that over the other two that I tried. I got some more. I gave a chicken and a tomato tomato soup to the gentleman at the rest area with some other items to help him out along his journey. I put some more wood on here to get a little smoke going. I think it's going to fire up in a minute and I'll have to move, but got the little smoke action of the fire and kind of getting the backdrop of the lake and the mountains. Okay. I'm going to say already, I tasted the cheese mixture. I put it in this little fancy thing. I thought it was going to be creamier. I could have added a little bit more water. I should have, but I'm hungry. So I put the bacon and the cheese. That powdered cheese, that processed powdered cheese stuff that's in the pack is very salty. The bacon, salty as well. So that's not a great combination. I'm just telling you that now. So let's try the mixture with the, put too much in here, so hopefully I don't lose it all. And that's why I don't like the bigger asparagus, because it's like a little bit woodier. That's all they had in the store, those two bundles. And for you guys, I got them. If it wasn't for that, yeah, it's your fault. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got the big asparagus like this. Because you got to cook it too longer as well. Well, actually, you know what? Just at the very end, most people chop the little 1 inch off the end. Most people do that, and that's the woody part, I guess. But after that, it was okay. See, I know I got my microphone here, so you'll hear a big crunch. So it turned out good. But to be honest with you, still a little bit too charred. Okay, caramelized, too a little bit caramelized. And I already taste the lemon, and I know it has a lot of lemon on it because my finger's burning because my bandage, my spade bandage fell off. So I was gonna squeeze that lemon, but it's probably not a bright idea. Okay, let's try the caramelized granola crusted Utah blend honey with cinnamon. Oh, that is good. That is real good. I gotta say, that's for dessert though. I'll show you this before that fire kicks up. I could have just used this, but I didn't think about it. But I brought my Mississippi bee spit, I call it. When people see that, they don't want any. So that gets people not to eat your honey because they think about it. Oh, they do spit that out. So that's a deterrent to some people. Not to me though. If you put that on there, I like, let me get some of that. That's what she said. And I got my pickled garlic. People's been emailing me saying, hey, how do I get that pickled garlic? How do I get your outdoor supervised merch? How do I get your DaGarbageDisposal merch? You're not signed up for the newsletter apparently, and you didn't check the community news that I told everybody that the website merch is down until I get back from this trip, because I'm the Lone Ranger. I do all the packaging, all the handwritten notes, all the specialized items I add to the packages. I do all that, so nobody else does it. I can't do that on the road. So when I get back, September, you're seeing this, it's almost time to order. So September 15th, mark this in your phone right now. If you want to pause this or do it while you're watching this, put it in your phone, September 15th, that the website will be open to order merch. I don't have many hoodies and jackets left. I have like smalls, mediums, and a couple larges of different sizes. But if it lets you order, that 99% of the time, that means I have it on the site. So if it lets you order on the site, then I have it. I have plenty of shirts. In about a year, like from this date, like it's like May 15th. So probably end of May of next year, I'm probably going to do a special order for everybody. I'm going to put a link out. I'm going to be in the East Coast at that time, but I'm going to put a newsletter out saying If you want a 6X jacket in pink with outdoors unsupervised on the back, or pop the squat my wigwam on the back, you're going to get to choose all that, but only once a year now, because I can't order $10,000 or $20,000 worth of hoodies anymore and have them just stockpile for 4 or 5 years and in my way. I have to condense a lot of stuff. So once every couple of years, I'm going to be doing a personalized thing. It might cost a couple dollars extra to personalize it, but like the lettering and stuff in the back. And there's only going to be a few letterings you can pick from. I'm not going to do a lot of different advertisings on the back. But outdoors unsupervised probably would be the number one. That's going to be the option that's going to be on there. If you don't pick anything, then that'll be it. But okay. Well, I've talked enough, guys. I'm going to eat and enjoy the rest of my time here. I'm at least going to be here 2 more days. I'm still waiting for Audi A8L and his wife to get with me because they live in Reno, about 30 minutes down the road. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to camp out closer to their place another couple of days, and then you'll see me there. And then after that, I'm going to leave Reno. If I don't catch up with them, then maybe another time. But I make plans for you guys. You guys email me and we go back and forth, and that's why I stopped doing the sponsored challenges on the other channel, because I go back and forth 30 times and people conversate and I'm in the middle of nowhere and I'm trying to get in touch with you, and then it falls through the floor. I'm going to say 99%. I know everybody thinks they're different, that they're not going to do it, but they Audi A8L was uh, a really big supporter of the channel. He sent stuff to the PO box. He really watched every video and commented. And he found out I was on this trip, that I was going to meet up with him in Idaho. Then he switched up saying he was going to be in Reno. And then I said, okay, I'll come to Reno. Then now he didn't get back with me. So that is the 20 or so emails back and forth that just fell through the floor. That I don't like to say it this way, but it's a waste of my time that I get with you guys. I spend my time because I appreciate you guys. So I try to if I'm going through your area and you know I'm going through that area in like a couple weeks or so, you get with me and I try to do it, and then at the last minute, it's like it just falls through. It's just a waste of time, you know. I don't mean to say it like that, but that's just the truth. So that's why on the other channel I stopped answering comments. I'm kind of getting away from more of the social media, staring at my phone all the time. I'm more into relaxing and this channel here. I'm still answering comments on this channel, but I'm slacking off trying to meet people. If you're a member to the Unsupervised Outcast, the $3.99 group, I think I'm going to be doing a couple time a year meet and greet. So if they want to meet up in the middle of the country, do a camp out for a week, then we could do something like that. But if you want to be a member to that, then it's in the descriptions. I think I'm just going to gear towards if you want to spend the monthly $3.99, you're more apt to do extra stuff. So I'll do meet and greet. So if you want to do a meet and greet in the future, that's the way to figure out where we're going to be. So after these trips here, I'll probably be doing it. It's going to be at least a year or two down the road. So, okay. I know I talked enough, guys. I rambled enough, and I just want to fill you in and be informative about what's going on, and transparent. So that's why I ramble a lot, and I like to hear myself talk, apparently. All right. Well, guys, I'll see you in Yerington, Nevada. We'll see what that campground's about. It's a city park. It's free, I think. It's probably not as good as this, though. But got to go that way. Like the video, subscribe, all that good mess. Share with friends, family, even your boss. Oh, share with your friends, family, even your Eagle Scouts. And subscribe. What the hell's wrong with you? I Oh, that guy's funny. Yeah, when I watch YouTube, I like to watch this guy. He shoots in 4K too.
At this very moment, children at St. Jude are
And I like to watch all the advertising.
Right now, you can join the battle to save lives.
It helps the channel out.
I don't know where we would be.
But I'm gonna just for the video here so you guys can see. This is when he was in Baton Rouge.
Drop a deuce in the governor's mansion.
He wears nice shirts sometimes as well. Guy's funny as hell. Hey, good morning, folks. I'm in Baton Rouge. We're going to do a tourist edition today. Okay. I think I'm going to watch some, I'm actually going to watch some, Netflix. I don't watch much YouTube at all, really. Been watching movies, but I've been falling asleep too early. And then I watched half a movie and I figured out I already watched it a while back.
You're in a safe place, sweetie. Where did you meet my father?
At Dollar General.
You mean Eric?
She didn't know his father's name.
Yes.
I met him by a news kiosk in Alexanderplatz, East Berlin.
I met him